such a lane bully that TF will struggle, and then Twisted Fate, like, ult reveal, stun card, stops you from playing the game. Level 1 Q costs, if I remember correctly, 130 energy.
Yeah, it's massive, goes down each level.
So you're very reliant on levels, exactly. But it basically means that your wave clear is non-existent. I apologize, it's actually 110 energy at level 1.
It's still enough. I mean, mid lane Supa's in a bit of trouble. He's slowed down by the volley. Summer looking for the flash to get out. There it is, the auto almost dead. Supa had to flash though, and the 2v2 again.
Now, on this skirmish, we just have a raw health advantage. They bully them down, they force them back. Caps is pushing, Broken Blade's pushing, like, winning lanes across the board.
And also because MF is a champion that likes to try and change her target fairly regularly.
Hex auto. Jojo about to die. Labrov comes in and gets first blood. What a roam timer on the bar.
Yeah, again though, like, we saw this coming from draft. Like,
put one into position power as Labrov comes back down the bottom lane. He's got a magical journey. Disrespect from MKOI. They see him stand on a ward. They're against the wall now as well. It's going to go towards Supa as the roam timer. The move from SkewMond gets super low again. He survived.
It already started off looking so good for MKOI. G2 fighting back now in game 3 and 4.
the wave is in a horrible spot for Jojo as well. He's calling for reinforcements. That's why the squad has shown up into middle lane. They need to help him push this wave out.
Cosmic Finding almost connecting. Magical Journey gets taken this time. Lavrov's going to be punished. He flashes the wave at the chase up from MKOI as Jojo gets that passive 5-point strike. Enough damage just about, but Elyoya needs a Sonic Wave. He flashes for it, takes it. Cosmic Finding won't save his life as now for SkewMond tries to defend his jungle, but Labrov's down and Elyoya is on the board.
Okay, so a good collapse position for the Dragon spawn. Perfectly on time. G2 don't have the numbers needed. Naafiri heading towards the top side of the map. Is there really the threat of a dive here? Actually, maybe there is.
Because you can reset Tower Growth for SkewMond as well.
No Hound's Pursuit though, and as you said, SkewMond can press that call of the pack, and he flashes away, eviscerates on top of Myrwn's head. Destiny to cut off the escape path, and SkewMond picks up the kill. Top turret is now open here, while Dragon was a priority for MKOI.
Response from G2 to success is Jojo fishing for caps here.
Yeah, even without ulti, Between Worlds going to be used, but Shuriken Flip doesn't connect. Caps waiting for the ulti, gets healed up anyway, gets the passive down a couple more times. Well,
G2 finding these gold advantages, but KOI with the Dragon, perhaps that can be a win condition for them as now Labrov caught out once again.
He wants that big wall so he can get out. Takes a Magical Journey. Elyoya's going to follow anyway, waiting for the Cosmic Fighting, but Sonic Wave's already going to connect, and Labrov in his own jungle going to be found out. Roaming twice, and Elyoya is there to catch the dice. Meanwhile, SkewMond is focusing on the top side. Elyoya's on the way, but Myrwn's being safe. Look at the wave state. Hound's Pursuit about to be used. Gold card there. The dive in and double dark and daggers. Myrwn's dead. SkewMond gets a reset. Won't need it yet, but hey, he's got 2 kills on the board. Hex is going to jump across the veil to get out of that one. Alvaro has to keep roaming up, but to be fair, his roams have been giving Jojo so much needed support here in a lane that he's only 10 CS down.
Absolutely. Labrov, he scored again. He scored again.
Yeah, Sonic Wave going to be taking Magical Journey. He's kicked midway. It ain't magical anymore, but Elyoya takes it. Wishes he didn't. Now we go call the pack once again. I think so. Arrow as well. SkewMond eviscerates and gets the kill. What an arrow. But now Jojo in the right position to get a kill. And his first one of the game. A shutdown. Perfect execution and Shuriken Flip gets him away as Caps finds a kill onto Alvaro in the end as well. Caps will get something, but Jojo getting a bit of meat.
Okay, it's game. So both mid laners get a kill. Junglers each get a kill. Labrov getting caught out once again, but now he's back.
Yeah, Supa might be dead. Running out of mana. PTA now activated. Summer trying to bait it in as Labrov gets the last out of Supa's mana as well. Cosmic Finding slows him down. Supa in a 1v2 in this bottom lane. Hans has lethal tempo, and with the volley, he's going to give it over to Labrov.
Jojo's on the way, though.
What does Jojo have? No ulti, but he has flash. Summer going to spot him out. Labrov's going to Magical Journey this, and he gets Shuriken Flip, but he waits. Jojo takes it. 5-point strike. Labrov about to die, gets flashed on, and Jojo gets a second kill.
Good roam from Jojo to end up peeking up some kills in the back end of that play. So MKOI...
a gold lead, but I wonder how that changes things as MKOI are in River pinging now.
Yeah, I don't feel confident in G2's chances of really contesting this. Maybe they're looking for a pick instead.
The Jojo maybe. SkewMond going to press the button onto Jojo, even in the Shroud. Destiny spots him out. You can't hide from the Twisted Fate. Encore used, yes, with bullet time, yes, but Caps and SkewMond are out and safe. Jojo is dead. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Myrwn is getting 1v1, flash away, Broken Blade puts him in his place, and Myrwn backs away while Dragon now resumes the story. Alvaro's just going to back off their blade safe while Caps decides this is a good roam timer.
No flash.
Bully Myrwn a third time. A recipe for success, it seems, by other teams, yes, and by G2 as well. He's just dead. Broken Blade picked up the kill. Top lane turret is open. and there ain't a trade outside of the mid lane push here from Jojopyun.
I mean, rough day on the Yone for Broken Blade has only improved as the day's gone down.
It's going to be a solid kill though. Double Dark and Daggers. Perfect execution already used, and Jojo's going to get ulti. He has to ulti out. Flash as well. Used as a response, I believe. That was from SkewMond. Meanwhile, Elyoya going to find his target. Sonic Wave going to be taken. Tempered Fate to save his jungler. The arrow as well. Hunsummer gets encored though. There's no Cosmic Finding in range from Labrov as Elyoya. Respect given again from MKOI as they back off, while yeah, Broken Blade's going to do some serious damage here with the Magical Journey used to make a play on the bottom side. Destiny going to be used. Gold card as well. Tempered Fate on the turret. And as he comes out of stasis, Myrwn is going to find the world a very different place. 0 and 4 as the arrow flashed away from by Alvaro, but G2 want more.
I mean, they're looking for more. I don't think they have the tools to really find it. That bot tower will be enough for now. Herald is alive, but there's no one on G2 on the top side of the rift to really threaten it. KOI are actually on the bottom side. They're trying to protect it.
SkewMond's rooted. Encore as well. The dog charmed up. Sonic Wave. He's going to W flash away. He's out as Elyoya gets the flash kick. Bullet time's good enough, though, to take down SkewMond. Meanwhile, G2 running out of dodge. Supa gets stunned up against wall caps. Recovering the play, getting Alvaro first here. He's at full mana, full HP. Public execution from Jojo. Runs through Hunsummer, who gets shut down. Between Worlds was not used by Caps. He now goes in, invulnerable. Between Worlds. Onto Elyoya, bursting down, gold card in, Jojo found out, and who else but Caps and BB to recover the play. Myrwn looking for the toasty cook up here as he turns to BB. He flashed in as well for Labrov, also managed to make his way in. It was Supa dying alongside Broken.
He's already out, and as this fight starts to continue then, we end up splitting off into two halves, but
oh
Myrwn's gone!
God. You know what? He heard us talking smack in game 1 and game 2, and Caps locked in.
I mean, Caps' Aurora has become beast mode really ever since first stand. His ability to generate lane leads in combination with his impact in team fights just continue to be monstrous. G2 finding fight after fight. They're snowballing this game similar to what we saw in the previous. Their early game is just the best in the league. The arrow.
As well as the gold card. Look at the twofold hex. The Tempered Fate on the turret. Gold card. Cosmic Binding out of range. That's the only reason. No! I was going to say Elyoya is going to survive. But Caps hits him with the weirding and moves to 6-0 and 6.
We go again, though.
We do indeed. A hound's pursuit. Supa nowhere to go. Between Worlds. Caps diving in a turret with his jungler. And G2 switched on. And they're heading towards this inauguous Game 5.
G2 are just farming MKOI right now. This isn't about macro, this isn't about strategy.
The turret, using the W to reset aggro, and then it's following up on the resets on the ultimate.
Let's come to live, let's watch a 1v1. Elyoya's going to get in the way. Perfect execution, you sure can flip Caps. About to die, he flashes out, he's alive. The cavalry's here though. Labrov here to support after Jojo's used everything. Cosmic Binding slows him, doesn't find the wall, but the gold card does. Auto attack from Broken Blade. Jojo just wanted something back, but Caps was a bridge too far.
Ashe arrow is still available if Hunsummer wants to try and get a bit frisky, but Elyoya.
Broken Blade needs defense. Dragon's Rage after the safeguard's going to be smited out. Tempered Fate saves him for a little bit longer as SkewMond comes on in. Bullet time lays him down into shutdown. G2 decided to take this fight as Elyoya won't go that much further forward.
By Caps once more, he's going to get a plate for himself. He rotates over towards his team. Now they have the Herald, and the Ashe arrow is ready to go.
Want to go again, as you said, arrow onto Alvaro, dodged away. Caps still wants to go in though, between Worlds onto Alvaro. He'll take the spacing, weirding, no flash on call, pretty good Caps. Gets out from the protobelt, but he's in the midst 3. Slow down, shut down by Myrwn. Electro Harpoon dodged away, so is the Sonic Wave. Myrwn still looking for the chaser with the Flame Spitter as G2. They keep trying to bite off the head of this dog, but they're getting
pressure in MKOI, but as the wheels start to come off, as small mistakes come through from G2 and MKOI can get control back, they can get the picks.
Onto Caps, Myrwn goes into melee. Here comes Elyoya as well, between Worlds, waiting. Gets him out for now, but Supa's on the way now. Flash kick for the kill. Bullet time as well. And SkewMond gets on out. There's the actual kick. Dark and Daggers gets the trade. And while SkewMond might be alive for now, it's 1v1. And we look towards the magical journey taken. 1-for-1 rather was the trade. Caps in the dirt. Elyoya almost found
life, though the rest of KOI are looking to collapse. He does have the flash available. Look at Jojo in the river on his way. Yeah, he's going to commit the TP.
Supa can't stop him. He can just auto him. Yep, no CC. So Broken Blade does get on out. Meanwhile, Labrov has found out Magical Journey not going to be taken only by 1, and that's Labrov. Jojo still does a hell of a lot of damage, but meanwhile, SkewMond is
responding to BB on the bottom side, and that's what they're trying to do. So G2 pull away. They don't commit.
Jojo, can he solo kill here? Or can he buy enough time? Destiny going to be used. Gold card and out trigger. Flip going to be taken. Look at him go. He's a helicopter on the Broken Blade though. He's exhausted. Gold card comes again. Auto attack galore. Jojo gets out. Doesn't get the kill. Elyoya misses the Sonic Wave. Meanwhile, Magical Journey for Labrov to get away from Myrwn. Broken Blade dies to the rest of the squad. But at least we got to see the helicopter from Jojo as the pick comes through.
This is a big opportunity for KOI. They have the numbers advantage. The Baron is poised to be taken if they can catch.
Broken Blade going to start dragging, has that ultimate to close the gap if he needs to.
Okay, Dark and Dagger #1, not doing too much. Half the HP at Baron. Jojo's position. It's a big one if he remains unseen. Destiny going to be used, gives information. Arrow onto Supa, equalizer down. Jojo comes in now. The Weeding trying to zone him out. Baron still leashed at 5k. SkewMond needs to steal this if it keeps on going. Tempered Fate onto Jojo. MKOI a bit undecisive. Baron doing some work. Someone gets flashed on. There's the ulti from the Seraphine as well. Jojo jumps on in. Onto Hans. He takes a Magical Journey though. G2 are peeling off. MKOI dizzy. The Between Worlds. Hits 5. Everyone low. And SkewMond goes in. Then back out, and Myrwn going to fall if he finds one more Q. The Baron's going to help on out, and Caps does the rest. G2 find one, and MKOI running for their lives.
G2 trying to hold on here. MKOI no.
Climbing, 7,500 gold. Will the game end? Will we go to 5?
Jojo.
Caps goes invis. Jojo's going to be found out between worlds, tries to kite it out. The gold card, he's trying to time out. It's still going to hit at max range, but the follow-up from SkewMond sets up for a reset. There's the arrow as well. Onto Elyoya. Hans Summer finds him, but there will be no further follow-up. They've found the pick. And for
G2 to try and siege onto the turret, though, you've got Supa's ultimate to help clear our waves, Myrwn's ultimate to clear our waves, so G2 need Baron before they can.
I mean, this is a bait. Labrov trying to bait him in, does so. Dark and Daggers onto Alvaro. He's just going to die. He's front lining, no way. Tempered Fate, bullet time already done. To no avail as well, into a choke. Caps will clean up the rest with Broken Blade. Auto after auto. Myrwn just gets one shot. Elyoya takes a Magical Journey trying to escape, but he too will fall. And MKOI have never been reverse swept, but now we're starting to question the possibility as Elyoya flushes out, but G2 on the home stretch.
Elyoya desperately trying to survive. If he stays alive, there's a world where he can still steal away the Baron. Right now, that is not the focus. He goes back in, he gets the healing.
He does, but SkewMond's behind. Elyoya's going to die. Took his time at the very least, but Elyoya now dead, and his death timer is spaced out.
Broken Blade
finding pick after pick after pick. KOI have not been able to deal with the sheer mobility and pace of game that G2 have been able to find for themselves. By securing this Baron, they'll have the sieging power necessary to really start to threaten the base of KOI. And with that top
position, harder for G2 to play, or should I use the words, more characteristic of playing the sides. And here we go again onto Myrwn. This 1v1 pretty easy. Broken Blade flashes, takes the kill, and we are most definitely going to 5.
That man shuffles cards regularly.
He does indeed. I'm hearing Kenny Rogers, I'm hearing the Gambler play in the back of my head here for Broken Blade, who's redeemed himself in this series. And in this game #4, inhibitors dropping all 3 of them now. MKOI on their last defense before we find out who goes to MSI with one final game. The fans happy it goes to 5, but the fans of each team stressing now as it comes down to a BO1 and Sonic Wave, trying to give Elyoya an angle. One Nexus turret down, the next soon to follow with the Baron Minions, all inclusive. Alvaro tries his ulti, but Cap will pull between worlds onto Jojo. The bullet time, is it enough? No! G2 will take us to 5, and our final destination awaits.
It felt it.
Caps, what a crazy game. Talk to me rather about the focus in this one. You were unleashed.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a crazy one. I think a lot of 5v5s. I think we were aiming for a lot of it as well. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun indeed. Now, Movistar KOI has never been reverse swept. Are you going to have to do it to him?
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say they've never played us before, but that wouldn't be true. So.
No.
But we will reserve us for them, yeah.
Let's go ahead and join your team, Caps. Thank you so much.